It feels good to be back. This is the track that I was riding my dirt bike on. I eventually got bored of it and I abandoned my family. It was my first time back on the bike and my cockiness kicked in. I ripped down the road and immediately slammed on my brakes, causing me to fly off of the dirt bike. This dog's the reason why I flew off of my dirt bike. He leaped down in front of me and my reactions told me to stop. In a heartbeat, I laid on the ground, screaming at the top of my lungs for my dad. This is a picture of me in the hospital bed. An ER doctor took x-rays and told my family and I that I broke the tibia and fibula in my leg and the radius in my wrist. He then told us that he had to put my wrist somewhat back into place. As the anesthesia was running through me, he placed it back down, making a crack noise. Since I couldn't walk or crutch around due to a broken wrist as well, I was assigned to use a walker. It took a lot of energy out of me since it required hopping around. I had to use this throughout the whole month of August. Surviving the summer wasn't easy. After my parents brought these plastic bag things that went over casts, I was allowed to go inside the pool. I laid there practically all day since it was so hot out. Since my wrist healed quicker than expected, my doctor said I was allowed to use crutches. The first week was brutal since the crutches dug into my armpits. I had to wrap bubble wrap around them to comfort my armpits. Since I had to shower with casts, this is how I got into my shower. And this is how I got out. My last visit to my doctor's office, I received a walking boot. I hadn't walked 3 to 4 months previous, so it felt uncomfortable to me. I still didn't get the hang of it, so I continued to stay on my crutches. This is the x-ray of my leg. The doctor said that the x-ray didn't pick up the other break that well, but it was equally to the one visible. After this image being burnt into my brain, I now take precaution with whatever I do that I could possibly get hurt. The biggest lesson that I learned throughout this experience is that change can happen at any moment. This is a picture of my leg after the accident occurred. It looks like it could easily break again, but it can't because it's almost as strong as my left leg. The doctor said it will straighten out in about 2 years to look like my left leg.